Have they seen you on film, and how do they react when they see you?
My daughters, in general, loathe to see me on screen. In general, you know. I know when I was doing Mary Poppins, I'd even FaceTime my daughter, and she'd be like, "Take that silly old Mary Poppins wig off." She was like, "I like your blonde hair."
Looks like it's heavy. I'm getting all hints.
God, what?
Yes.
I was trying to make it... Anyway.
Feel light?
I'm not going to tell you anything. Oh, cool.
I don't feel like you've accepted us, because I think
In
as
a way, yeah.
Americans, we, you know this, now you're an American, we always get the sense that when people come here from England, they kind of look down their noses at us.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Very much. Very much. Because we're better than you.
And now...
But now I'm only half better than
you have to...
Yeah. It's an interesting thing. So,
What? It's an interesting thing.
So it actually happens to be, it's a record player with a pizza on it. Like, Camilla looks amazing, but...
So he was there, your husband, John Krasinski...
John was there.
Was there with you.
John said, I said, "John, did you enjoy the whole ceremony?" And he said, "I did. I was doing the best I could not to stand next to McConaughey in that courtroom and go, 'I'll rise, I'll rise, I'll rise.'"
So you pulled a record player out of the box with a pizza that's on it and it's spinning.
Like, and it's a pepperoni.
Oh my goodness. You lie!
You suck! You get to keep both my British citizenship and this, but you have to renounce her, but it's kind of typically American, not to be rude. But I had to renounce her in the room, but I don't actually technically renounce her, but it was like, they were like, "Just say it, you don't have to mean it, but just..." It was so perfect, you know? So bad.
He's no dummy, Guillermo, over there. He's bilingual.
Guillermo, did they do the whole thing with you where before the test on American history and the Constitution, they do like a background check test where they ask me things like, "Are you a habitual drunkard?" I love it. How do your nostrils like shake? What? You're like...
Am I giving it away?
Yeah.
This is how I act. This is how I act. In my box.
Who watches that?
What does DQ stand for?
Someone's motioning something sexual to me over there. He was like this. This is messed up.
It's messed up.
It's just messed up, and you guys are sick. And cold and macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle. It is. I almost feel I can't say this having daughters. It is a My Little Pony with a syringe stuck in it. That is wrong. I tear down this path, and Tom's being very quiet behind me, and suddenly I just hear him under his breath as I approach the right-hand turn. I hear him going, "Break, break, break, break." Break, 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 break. Oh God, and break, 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 break. Oh, and break the car, break the car. And I left it too late, and so drove us into a tree.
Interesting. You got a little bit more of your British accent on that one. A little mustard, as you say.
If I sound like you, I have a problem. So we went through a few different ones, and then John found it, and we both really like old lady names, so.
And how is she? I saw John sent me a come on.
She's just stinking cute.
It's My Little Pony with a needle in it. Yeah, I kind of gave it all away, pal. Oh, so sad. You lie! Yeah, Gary!
And she said, "Damn, your baby is so cute." And I went, "Oh, thank you." She went, "Damn, she's awesome. She's so cute." And I went, "Mabel, I think you say that to everyone." And she went, "No, I don't." She went, "When I know a baby ugly, I say, you had a baby."
It's kind of a spin-off of Snow White, for those who
It
have not
is.
seen this Huntsman
It is, yes.
series. Is this happened before Snow White? After Snow White?
It's like a prequel that veers into a sequel. It's a new thing, guys. It's all the rage.
I'm in labor.
You're in labor.
I'm not having a relaxing birth.
Yeah. You're in
I'm
labor.
attempting to give birth silently.
And as you were giving birth silently, because the monsters in this film are attracted to sound.
Yes, like acutely attracted. So.
And my wife's about to have a baby, and it was not a good time
Listen,
to watch
I
this
did it
movie.
silently. She can do it.
Charlize's son was on set a lot, and he was obsessed. He's obsessed with Frozen, so he really thought I was Elsa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
And
He
did
really
you dissuade him from that?
No. And then he got really disappointed because he saw me in my sweatpants one day with the white hair on, and he just looked at me and he goes, "Put on your dress."
So this is the first time you and John have worked together.
Yeah.
I'm assuming people have tried to get you to do things in the past.
Well, they have, but we've sort of been offered every romantic comedy under the sun. But no one wants to see John and I kind of meeting in a film. Like, people wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm Meredith, and like, hey, I'm Paul. You know, it's like, it's never gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
Head to toe green screen, like a little green lizard, driving it. And it was just this awful thing where I'm sitting side saddle, which I decided to do, not to straddle the thing like that. So I was like, can I just do side saddle? And it's supposed to move like a bear. And so I'm just like this on it. Like...
You know, we've always sort of been protective of each other's projects. And in this case, he got sent the script, and I had just had our second child, like literally just had our second child, silently. And
I just remember coming towards Jessica Chastain, and she was like this. Like trying not to laugh, because she knew if she made me laugh, the whole shot would be ruined. And you're talking about 50 horses, 100 extras, the reset takes an hour.
Can you do the ride again one more time? Because
No
I'm
problem.
hoping people will make a GIF out of it, and then...
Are you a good person to bounce ideas off? Well, he's...
I mean, I thought I was. And then he, like, informed me that I had, like, a resting bitch face. Wasn't aware that that was a thing. I understand it's a hashtag or something, but...
Must have, I mean, gotten in such insane shape. Was it at all intimidating to your husband?
I mean,
John? Was
yeah.
John at all intimidated by this?
I think John was scared that one morning he'd wake up and I was just benching him.
Just lifting him up over your head.
Good morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I had heard it from a couple of directors that I'm very impassive when you're pitching me an idea. And his impersonation of me is when he's enthusiastically pitching me an idea that I just go like this. 250, 300 people. And John came out for his first scene, and his suit jacket was tucked into his pants. Into the back, like really tucked, like right in there.
Like wedged.
Yeah, wedged.
Yeah.
And I heard myself say, "Oh my God, no."
Is it weird? I would imagine for the birthing scene,
Yeah.
like it must be very hard for the man who was in the room when you actually gave two children to give you direction.
Gave
did he,
two children to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does he just sort of let you use your own instincts?
Honestly, I think if he'd had one note, I would have been like, shut up. All right, you don't know. You know.
He told me that the other night, his last line, and it's like the pinnacle of the play, it's a really intense scene. He turns to Hank Azaria and he says a line like, I think his line is, "Then they would be wrong." And he really says it. And then he heard someone in the crowd go, "See, what does that even mean?" I don't know why I started thinking like this. I was like, what would I do if this man attacked me?
And you've been trained, yeah?
Yeah, which is so lame. I'm sitting there planning my make-believe attack that never happened. But
So what would you do?
I'd probably go for the balls, right? 'Cause